Hi everybody, and welcome back to another crochet tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to see this pattern, this stitch. Until now we have seen single crochet stitch, double crochet stitch in the UK terminology, and today we're going to see double crochet stitch in US terminology, which is treble crochet stitch in the UK terminology. Today we're going to see the front post double crochet stitch. A stitch is made by loops and posts. Today we're going to see the front post double crochet stitch, and we have this result. Usually front post and back post are working together to create different patterns, and we're going to see these patterns. In this tutorial I'm going to start by making the foundation chain and a row of double crochet stitches, and so you can also start by making the foundation double crochet stitch and start by making the main stitch, which is the front post double crochet stitch in the US terminology and the front post treble crochet stitch in the UK terminology. So let's start and see how we can do this stitch, see how to crochet this stitch. I start by making a slip knot and a foundation chain. Now, as I'm going to make a row of double crochet stitches, I'm going to chain 3 because when we start a row made by double crochet we chain 3. Now I yarn over and I insert the hook into the 4th chain, pull up a loop and yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, and then again yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops, and we're going to continue this way throughout the row. In each chain we're going to make a double crochet stitch, and the last chain stitch, yarn over, insert the hook into the chain stitch, pull up a loop and yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Now in order to continue, 3 chain, and if you start by making the double crochet foundation stitch, you are at this point. So we are going to start crocheting the main stitch, which is yarn over and insert the hook here. You can see this, here is the post of the stitch. Insert the hook here, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook as we have in the classic double crochet stitch. Yarn over, pass the yarn through the first 2 loops and yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. From now on we're going to make this stitch as long as we need to have this stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook here under this, behind this post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over. We have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over once again, and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, insert the hook behind this post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, then yarn over once, pass the yarn through the first 2 loops and yarn over, pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert the hook behind this post and grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert the hook behind the post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through the 2 loops, and then yarn over, pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert the hook behind the post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, yarn over, insert the hook behind this post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over, pass the yarn through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Again, insert the hook behind the post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through the first 2 loops and yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. Now we're going to make a double crochet into the 3rd chain stitch of the previous row, and in order to continue we chain 3 and we continue with the main stitch, which is yarn over, insert the hook behind this post, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pass the yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pass the yarn through the other 2 loops. That's all. This is a very easy stitch. It's an easy stitch. If you continue, you have this result. You can use it like this, you can use it this way, or you can alternate front and back post double crochet. Thanks for being with me. Till next time. Bye bye.